Okay, hello everybody. This is Tell Me Your Secrets, episode 2, season 1. What's it called? What's it called? Born Me When I'm Gone. Last episode, I thought this show was really good. I really like this freaking show. I hope people enjoy watching me watch it because I really enjoyed it. Emma, the story seems to be about Emma. I found out Miss Barlow's name is Mary and John. Emma, Mary, and John. I think those are the three main characters, basically. Emma was, looks like the girlfriend of a serial killer, and she now is in witness protection program in the swamps of Louisiana or something like that. He ended up committing suicide, so now she's stuck out there. Still can't go anywhere. Has to pretend to be somebody else. I think her name was Karen. And then Mary is the mother of one of the serial killer's victims. Well, she thinks it is. Her daughter Teresa went missing. Teresa Barlow, and she doesn't know how it happened to her. She's been looking for 7 years. Um, and she last place she was seen is at a gas station where the serial killer guy happened to also be. He was not long later convicted of the serial killing crimes. She thinks it has something to do with him. We don't know that for sure, but there you go. She tried to talk to Karen, but that didn't work out. And 7 years later, she is now on the cusp of being declared dead, and she doesn't not ready to do that. The husband is ready to move on, the son, all that, and everything, but she is not. But they're also not together anymore. They are comfortably, what was it? Comfortably separated or something like that. Comfortably not coexisting. I don't know. I forgot what she said. Some weird thing she said was funny. Anyway, John is a convicted rapist who, tough, tough getting a job, having that on your resume. But he has to say that honestly to face his problems. He is a convicted rapist who is trying to get a job working for Mary's organization that she put together to help young women, young girls who have dealt with situations like this. So basically to prevent this from ever happening to somebody again. I understand where that came from, makes sense. But she would never hire someone like John, even if he claims to be trying to recover. Just no one's gonna feel safe around him, especially not here. I think he was a key maker too. Isn't that what he said? Because that's really interesting. That's actually kind of scary to think about. Because that guy, you come to get your keys, he can look at you and you're that's your resume right there. If he's gonna grab you or not, he has a copy of your keys. He can make a copy and then come to your house. That's kind of scary to think about. That was really interesting to see though. Never thought about that. That would be the perfect job if you wanted to do that. If you wanted to capture people, just freaking, make the keys and all that. He marry. Oh, the guy committed suicide. The serial killer committed suicide, so she got no choice now. She doesn't have anybody else to go to the finances. So then she goes in a desperate move. She goes to the convicted rapist John, and asks him for help. She wants him to track down Emma, the last connection she has to her daughter, who might know what happened to her daughter. I mean, Karen, whatever. Go trace this lady down, because I think the reason she hired him is because he used to track down young women. So maybe he would know how to do that. And it's not that she believes in him so much as she doesn't know where else to go, and she threatened to blackmail him with that stuff. I think the guy, the guy who plays him is doing an awesome job, because I can't help but sympathize with him, even though you know what he's done. You can see he's trying so hard. I think he really is trying not to be. But then again, I'm always for redemption. But I believe he's trying not to do this again. He doesn't want to mess up again. He doesn't want to fuck up again. He fucked up. He doesn't want to do it again. But she's coming to him with this thing, and she's forcing him to do it. It's all shades of gray, man. It's all complicated. It's complicated. So anyway, you got that going on, and then there's this whole thing with Emma. That lady, that girl, she was hanging out with this girl down there making friends. She was trying not to, but it happened anyway. She's got a soft spot for young girls because she saw what happened to the girls and all that. And she died. She tried to ask for help. She died. And she was talking about some weird things I got to go back and look at. But she mentioned something about, I think she mentioned Cain or something. Was it Abel? Cain or Abel. She mentioned something like that, and she mentioned an invisible giant or something like that, who is a friend that watches over her or something, and she made a painting about the person. I think that's real. I think that she might have been being stalked by somebody. Maybe, I don't know. And I think that she painted that because she's like a childish mind or something. She's also kind of, I don't know how old she was, but I wonder if at the child in her mind, she's seeing this and she saw it that way. But because she was also lonely, right? So she saw it as a friend, but maybe it was actually somebody watching her, freaking stalker, in the swamps of Louisiana. Creepy. I mean, I just think of Swamp Thing and stuff. It's creepy. But she felt to save her. I think something was going on there. Something more than we know. And now she ran back to her place, but she don't know what to do. I forget how that ended. But basically, with John, I think, with the whole thing. Either way, she's got to figure what she's going to do now. And Emma got to figure what she's going to do now. And is anything else? Oh yeah, that's how it ended. She was working. She got a job down there at the haircut store. She's like sweeping up the hair, hairstylist. And then who comes walking in the door asking for a haircut at a very late hour? I can't tell anyone. No, I just want a real quick haircut, please. And she asks where the best dives or whatever. And he says, "What's your name?" And she says, "Her name is Teresa." It's Teresa Barlow. What? She saw a picture back in jail, so maybe she would recognize her at some point. Not yet, but maybe she will. But holy shit, what the hell? What is she doing down there? How is she? She's been gone for 7 years. Where has she been? I want to know. I gotta know. I have to know. It's amazing. It's so cool. I love mysteries like this. So she's been missing this whole time, but there she is. Apparently she looks fine. So it looks like she wasn't kidnapped, I guess. I don't know. It can't be a coincidence though that a girl gets killed the same day that Teresa shows up, like the same night it looks like, or the next day, within days of each other. The two of them show. One girl dies, Teresa shows up. It can't be a coincidence. Something's going on. I don't know if Emma's tied to it or if she's just unlucky. She's just unluckily in this place. But what are the odds that in a place where she's trying to hide out of nowhere, someplace away from her completely, or away from her usual life, and shit is going down? It can't be a coincidence. Maybe they're after her or something. I don't know. But I think Teresa is connected to whatever killed that girl. I don't know how Emma is connected to it all yet. But that part's unclear. Okay, let's get to it. Come on, let's solve this. Let's figure this out. I want to know what's happening. Let's go. Let's find out what's going on. Bang.
Her name's Jess.
I didn't realize she was only 14. No wonder she seemed so... She sounded like a kid. She's gone. Yep. Oh, no, wait. Whoa. What? There's a bird.
So if you drink while you're taking the meds, you can have very vivid hallucinations.
Oh, shit, he did? Shit, that makes it sound really bad.
She'll still be where she was, right? At the group home in town.
You can't go anywhere near a place like that ever again.
I mean, I know he does. There's no reason for him to believe it, but I understand that. Give it a benefit of the doubt, maybe. Give him a chance to prove it. He's by far the most interesting character, though. Cause I've never seen a show. I don't think I've ever seen a show with a character like this.
My office. Do you remember talking about the gap between what they thought was safety and what was? Apply that technique to
you're not applying yourself enough.
Find the gap.
You gotta think like you used to. That's dangerous. You're actually pushing him to become himself, becoming what he was.
My number's on that cell phone.
Tipping over.
Rose, what happened?
Hey, that's really weird though. She must have some reason to be here. Get a haircut from the person who punched your nose out the other day.
Make trouble for me?
I don't know yet.
What does that mean? Interesting. I like how these characters don't do the obvious right off the bat. Nothing wrong with them character. I didn't mean that. I was just kidding. Oh. That's so sad. He's forcing him to have to think like a predator. Do that without becoming one again, can't right?
Hey, look. Something to go with my nose.
Interesting. This girl's not what I thought she would be. I think she's fascinated with her. She didn't get mad. She actually is. I think she's maybe. I'm not sure yet.
I'm an alcoholic.
Hi, Georgia.
I'm 5 years sober now.
So he went to the same place where she is. He has to get to know her. Oh my gosh. It's a little too close to what he used to do, I bet. No, he has to get to know her.
I'm gonna sit down now.
Are you okay? Oh my God.
Medication. It wasn't
Was that-
a hallucination.
if that was an
It
act, that
happened
was
to me.
good.
It happened. I was the needle that I have right in front of me. So
Ah, I see.
Take a breath.
knows that I saw it too. So if you're not gonna deal with this, then I will.
You do anything, and you're gonna get a big red flag above your head. I'll call them.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're not gonna give information out to a stranger.
Your dad, the ride home where you were the best little girl in the world. Because you wanted the candy, but your dad made
He used to want to listen to me.
you used to pay me $100 an hour to listen to you.
Well, I'll leave the money on the bedside.
Dirty fingernails. Like blood.
I feel ashamed. My daughter messed her up.
Nice way
Well,
to
if
bring
it
it
makes
out
you
of her.
feel any better, I have a daughter and I messed her up too.
Yeah, he's
Excuse me.
good.
We had a tree. Elise came. She's 14, and I'm trashed.
Same as Emma. Same as the
Right
girl.
there and then, I'm an unfit mother. So my daughter went into foster care, and whenever anybody dredges something up or there's a significant date, I get a redecoration of my house by this sanctimonious little shits in town.
So move. You are a good person, Angela.
so she goes to another guy now. Another guy.
He has all my secrets, but he isn't present.
So interesting. We're following
He
this
doesn't
story
see
now.
me. He's not a bad father. He's just not a good husband.
Uh-huh. So he knows. He listens to it. How does he know?
You brought
Or is
this
she
in.
in on it too?
I had to make this count.
This was just supposed to be us. Something quiet.
Quiet's not gonna find your sister.
My daughter is out there. Other people's daughters who may have been taken by this man are out there too. We remember you, and we will
Oh, it's
find
working.
you.
A little one?
One next to it.
Not that one.
Will you burn me when I'm gone?
You're not going anywhere.
Stay with me.
Oh, this is where he made the tattoo. He does, yeah. He made the tattoo. I was wondering because it looked like a tattoo truck. Aww. Can you do that though? Can you light a boat on fire and not get arrested with it? I don't know how that works. Wow. Okay. What is that? Whoa. That's paint, right? That's not blood. She walking home alone at night. Oh no, 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 don't stop for anybody. Don't like this.
Need a ride?
Isn't that the
It's
guy?
not safe for you to be out here on the side of the road like this.
That's what this guy? Production guy.
Shit.
Don't tell me it's him. I don't like the way he's looking at her. I don't know what to think of that. I was thinking for a second, could it be him? Because that's why he keeps trying to hide it. Okay, that's not her. That was her. They look kind of similar. What happened to Teresa?
All we want is for you to look and do your best.
Look and do your best. What? They're locking
cannot
her.
be trusted.
They're locking her windows.
Don't lock me in, please.
Whoa, what's going on here? Well, no wonder her reaction was weird. Even she's got problems.
We've been looking all over for you.
Now, is he part of it or is he just investigating like he was told to? I don't know. They're setting him up for something. I feel like there's more going on with this guy. Do I know him? How many phones she got?
This is work.
That's where you gotta find a link.
Where was the foster home?
Oh, that was Karen?
We've had a misunderstanding. I can't leave.
Oh, I see. That was
Texas.
Karen's
Be
mom.
Breaching the terms of my parole, and I work very.
All squared up
Oh,
with your
boy.
parole officer. You need to get to Minnesota.
It's like the devil whispering in
And
his
you're
ear.
flourishing.
Look at him. He's terrified in the corner. If you were like an alcoholic, right, and you knew that alcohol is your worst enemy, you stay away from it. But then but somebody wants you to work at a bar surrounded by alcohol. How long can you resist that?
was another girl who was never found, just like
Oh
Teresa.
shit!
You were right to not give up.
Yeah, hell yeah! Finally, man, it's coming on the side.
Ashley, Jessie had the sense to keep going.
Jesse,
She's gonna make a life for herself out there. So.
Jesse.
Weird. He was.
Oh, that was the girl. She is missing then.
Something.
Yeah, Jess. Jess is the girl. I forgot her name for a second.
Karen's never coming home again.
Yeah, that's Karen's song. Whoa. Oh gosh. Oh. Hey, isn't that the stuff he was? Isn't that the stuff he had on him? Wasn't he? Didn't he have that stuff in red? That's him then, right? Oh shit. He's the one who put it on top of her wall, isn't it? Did he do that?
I want to find out what happened. The truth about everything.
Oh, the freaking
Because
boat
I've seen it before.
with the fire.
I just don't know how to make sense of it.
Oh, the king kind of looks like a question mark.
But I'm gonna find out what happened to you. I'm gonna make this right. I promise you.
Because I don't want to be afraid anymore. It's dangerous to be afraid.
He is leaving Texas. Oh shit, son. Okay, freaking that was awesome. Yeah, that was what I was more. That's what I was expecting more. I heard it was gonna be like a really complex story and all that. This is what I was expecting a little more. Now it's starting to get a little confusing, but I'm sure I can figure this thing out. I'm gonna take it apart and all that. Try to keep this brief, but okay. So are two people doing different things, doing stuff. Mary is trying to find her daughter. She uses this funeral procession to do that. She's sleeping with some dude. I forgot his name. I don't think I recognize him anywhere. And apparently they found that other girls have gone missing in connection to this crime. That means that maybe it's bigger than she thought. It wasn't just hers. It's not a coincidence. Other girls were missing who were never found. What's going on? She's trying. There's something for her to look into. Meanwhile, she has John going around looking, investigating. I really like his story. It's so I haven't seen a character like him. Someone with such a he begins with such a horrible circumstance, immorality of the worst kind. To see him try to recover from that is incredible. It's like the next best thing would be like watching Hannibal actually go and hunt the killer. That would be so cool. But he's definitely good at it. He knows what he's doing. He went after Karen's mom because he needs to go find Karen. He started with the family connection. The mom is an alcoholic, so he connected to her at a meeting. And I think he's the one who put the blood on the house. I think that's what they were trying to say. He put the blood on the house to upset her, and then he used that at the meeting, after the meeting, to get her to sympathize a bit. She meets up with him, and she's willing to talk about it because of that. But it turns out the daughter actually, as we already know, was raised in a foster care home. So she didn't come back. She stayed at the foster care place, and the mom's out of the picture. So she has to now go away from there and go to the foster place to find out what happened. Tracing her whole story from the beginning to where she is now. It's going to be interesting because I think that means that whatever happened to Teresa, who has disappeared again, has something to do with her past, probably. That's why he's exploring it now. And in this way, it's not a flashback, but an investigation. Very, very cool way to explore the past without making it feel like flashbacks. This is really cool. But it's got to be. Something about her past is connected to this. What's going on with her. And once again, I love how they play with the moral ambiguity of the show. Characters doing things that, you were supposed to be cheering for an ex-rapist, and Emma holding a funeral for a serial killer. But in the end, they're still human, and they're still they all got problems they're trying to face. I think the show does a really good job of humanizing people so far. And, just life, man, You got a serial killer. Yeah, he did bad things, but he seemed like he seemed like he really cared about Karen there. And we gotta, yeah, he's a rapist, but he's also, look, he's trying to do stuff. He's got some skills. He's trying to change his ways. I think he's really trying to change, you know. I don't know. Mary is the opposite. She is a good person. I mean, she was raised. So Mary Barlow, whatever. She is just a grieving mother, but well, the other two are, you know, people who have done bad things trying to recover from it. Mary is a good person doing something bad, blackmailing this guy, and I feel bad for him because she's putting him in a situation where he could relapse, right? Like I said, like a bar, somebody in a bar surrounded by all the things that make him want to go crazy, alcohol and all that. You're putting him in a position for him to do that. It's how long can someone resist that? The best way is to stay away from it, but you're asking him to do this because you don't give a shit about him. You only want to find your daughter, and you don't care if he goes the Suicide Squad. You know, you gain the bad guys to do your job for you, and if they fail, well, just blame it on them, and that's it. He has everything to lose. You have nothing to lose, and he has everything. Yeah, he has everything to lose, and you have nothing to lose. He has everything to lose, and you have everything to gain from it. But then you got that going on. Meanwhile, Emma is trying to figure out what the hell was going on with it, with her thing, and the girl is not there. It was replaced with a freaking chicken or something. But you know what? I'm not surprised when I think about it now. That is actually a really smart way to deal with it. Yeah, the killer, whoever it was, grabbed her. He knew that she was out there, so if she's gonna tell someone about it, instead of trying to hide the scene, why don't he just? I think he hid the scene. He got rid of the blood, and he replaced it with a bird, so that makes her look crazy. But I don't know. That would imply that he knew she was already kind of crazy, which makes me think that it's the. I was thinking, you know, is it him? Is it the guy? You know, the guy, the guy she's with, the witness protection program guy. Is it him? Because he knows that she's crazy and all that, and so he didn't just hide the body. He put blood next to it to make it look like she's crazy, because he knows he can use it against her. I don't think she was supposed to be there. That's why she wasn't supposed to be there that day. But she did, so he wouldn't use his brain, and would go make it look like she saw nothing, you know, and he's hoping that she would forget it, but she's even more determined to find the truth, and it's looking like it's him. He looks suspicious, but Jess did go missing. It happened. She died. She got killed. Jess went missing, and even the people at the orphanage, the kids at the orphanage, they think that she ran away. Nobody knows that she's, you know, like the guy said, the police officer said, they usually come back, which means some people do go missing. That's what they gotta investigate. That means that other people have gone missing from here. He didn't like pick all of his victims from Louisiana, right? I don't know what's going on there. Something's happening. Is it a copycat killing? Something's going on though. Something's going on. And I think she's connected to it. I don't know what the heck Teresa has to do with any of this yet, but we're getting there. We are getting there. This is really interesting. It is really short. It's really, really cool. I gotta go back and watch some of it now to go investigate what the hell, because there's a lot of stuff that happened. I think I might have missed something, but this is very cool. I love the show. I love the show. I only got like 7 views in the last one so far. I hope I get some more because I really like the show. I think it's really cool. I'm gonna keep watching it for a bit. And that's it. If it ever goes down to like 0 views, I'll just watch it on my own. But I'm definitely watching the show. So I hope you guys like it because it's really, really cool. We're gonna try to solve this mystery together and all that. I will see you guys in the next episode. So yeah.